This person tailgated into the building and then was actually in students' rooms while they were sleeping, stealing their stuff. What is up, everyone? It is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a hot topic in safety at UC Berkeley because I think this is something that isn't talked about a ton. So I just want to shed some light on the topic. So if you're new to this channel, this is College Prep episode 12. I'll have the whole playlist linked down below. You should definitely check it out after you watch this video. So hello, my name is Rachel. I'm a rising senior at UC Berkeley this upcoming fall. I'm double majoring in cognitive science and legal studies. Disclaimer, this is going to be about safety. Obviously, safety and feeling safe is different for everyone, so this is just going to be my personal experiences with safety at Berkeley, and we're going to start with just talking about the safety measures that Berkeley provides as a university, and then dive deeper more into my personal experiences. So a safety measure that Berkeley has is the University of California Police Department, also known as UCPD. So this is a full-time trained staff. They have a response rate of anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes anywhere on campus or in the surrounding vicinities. So I personally have the UCPD number programmed into my phone. As a normal student, I recommend putting those numbers into your phone, so like the police, your RA, stuff like that, just in case, because you never know where you might be or something might happen and you would have to call. So the next thing that Berkeley has is Bear Transit. It's a late night shuttle service system. So this bus goes all throughout the surrounding vicinities of campus, and then it also goes into campus to the libraries as well, and then it goes down to the BART station. The BART station is basically a metro station that can take you to SFO Airport, Oakland Airport, or you can also go down into I guess sort of Silicon Valley, not really, but it goes down into the Bay Area, San Jose area as well. I love Bear Transit. It's honestly been a lifesaver living at Clark Kerr the past 2 years because Clark Kerr campus, one of the dorms, is a 15-minute walk from campus, so it is further away, and so that felt very limiting to me because I would not want to stay on campus late at night because it's sort of sketch and I don't want to walk home 15 minutes alone in the dark. I would have a friend wait with me at the Bear Transit station, which sometimes I sort of felt like a burden. Bear Transit is free. It runs every 15 minutes, so it's super accessible and there's a ton of different stops, so that was honestly a lifesaver. And also because it goes to the BART station, if you don't want to ride Uber or Lyft late at night, if you have a late night red-eye flight, you can always take the Bear Transit down to the BART station, get on BART, and then go to the airport. So this shuttle service is from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. every single day. I really like Bear Transit. I would recommend it. Sometimes it's hard if you're an incoming student to figure out the whole bus system. Talk with your RA, definitely. So another thing that Berkeley has is Bear Walk. So basically, Bear Walk is a late night walking escort service system. So if you're studying late at night at the library and you don't want to walk home alone, you can call up the Bear Walk number and then a student trained police officer will walk with you wherever you need to go. They wear bright yellow jackets, will walk you back to your dorm or to your apartment in the surrounding vicinities of campus. I think this is a really great service because if you aren't with people and you don't feel comfortable walking home alone, then it's something that's super great. And you can make friends by small talking with the Bear Walk officers. So I've actually never used Bear Walk. I tried it once with a friend since it was 2 a.m., 3 a.m. at the library and we didn't want to walk home alone and we lived at different dorms freshman year. So we called it up, but then it was a 15-minute waiting period for the person to come get us at the library. Or maybe they're making it better and having more officers stationed out at the library. And obviously these people are walking around with students, so if you get it at a bad time, maybe the Bear Walk officer is way off campus at a dorm right now. And yeah, so I've only tried it once, so that's just my personal experience. So the next thing is Nixle alerts. Basically, these are alerts that you can have sent to your phone and your email, and I'm pretty sure nowadays you have to get them sent to your phone and email. It's not an opt-in kind of program. Everyone is getting them. Alerts from the police department, basically alerting you of things that are happening on campus. So if there's an earthquake, if there's a power outage, stuff like that, but also Nixle alerts for like mountain lions seen near campus. I think these alerts are super great because you can stay informed about things happening on campus. On the screen, I'll just put some screenshots of alerts that have happened in the past 2 weeks on Berkeley's campus. Seeing them, it's really great to be informed, but it's also really eye-opening to see the stuff that is happening on campus. So you really have to definitely be careful of your surroundings. Always keep your eyes open and your ears open for things that are happening around you. Always be careful of your surroundings and your personal belongings. And these are only the things that are reported. Things could go unreported and you'd never hear about them. Yeah, so that was more of what Berkeley offers in terms of safety. I'm going to talk a little bit more about my personal experience now. The first thing would be studying in cafes. And I think a lot of college students, they're like, oh my god, cafe is so cute. You can get the cute like coffees. And I'm like, yeah, that's super great. It's super cute. And so personally, I do not like studying in cafes or coffee shops. Yes, the aesthetic is super, super cute. With the cafes and coffee shops near Berkeley, it's typically like an open kind of structure. One of the really popular ones is Cafe Strata, which has like an open patio kind of thing next to the street. All of these places have had a lot of theft. And it's not like, oh, I left to go to the bathroom and my things were on the table. It's like people are literally sitting at the table and someone comes up and grabs their laptop out from literally under their fingers while they're typing, and then they have accomplices down the street and they get in a car and get away. Then you lose your laptop and or your backpack. So I just personally don't like studying in those open spaces. So this kind of stuff happens in broad daylight, like 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. or even in the middle of the afternoon. So it's not even like late at night. So another thing is tailgating. So this happens a lot in the residence halls. So being an RA, this is something that we tell our students not to do. Basically, tailgating is when you walk through like the doors to your residence hall and then someone else follows you in. But these people who follow you in behind you are not affiliated with the university or like they don't live in that dorm. So you just basically let a stranger into your living area. Students are always afraid like, oh, I don't want to be rude. If you don't know the person, just be like, hey, I'm gonna close the door. If you live here, like you can use your ID and get in also. I feel like it's not super, super rude because it's for the safety of everyone living in that building. If everyone just let in random people behind them who may look young, who may look like students wearing Berkeley gear, wearing a backpack, you know, then anyone could get into the dorms. It's just a good rule of thumb to realize that it's not rude to show you that they can access the building, because there has been numerous like burglaries because people have tailgated into the building. This person tailgated into the building and then was actually in students' rooms while they were sleeping, stealing their stuff. That's like super off-putting to hear that like someone got into the building and they got into people's rooms because students like to prop their doors open, they leave their doors unlocked. So don't do that. Also, do not tape the lock on your door so you'd never need a key, because then you never know, random people could be in the building just trying all the doors and then they can get in because you've propped it open or because you didn't lock your room. So these students literally woke up to some stranger in their room stealing their stuff while they were sleeping. There's just so many things that you can be precautious of for your own belongings and for your own safety that like the university can't help you with. A majority of the dorms have security monitors in them. So these are students who basically you have to go in and tap your ID, and then if you live there, your ID will show up green on the security monitor's computer, and if you don't, it'll show up red. You'd have to go in and do that, and so that helps to prevent tailgating. At Foothill and at Clark Kerr, there are no security monitors, so you really have to be cautious of tailgating because there is no double check. If you let someone into the building, they can go wherever they please, versus at the units with the security monitors, if they tailgate you in, at least they'll have to check their ID, and then obviously you can tell that they aren't a resident in that building, but that's only for the nighttime hours. So during the day, there are no security monitors. So something else is pepper spray. I have a little thing of pepper spray in my backpack at school. I think you have to be cautious with pepper spray because as RAs, we did like a safety training kind of exercise, and pepper spray is considered a weapon. So the officer was telling us if you pepper spray someone and you don't call the police after and like that person dies or like suffocates because of the pepper spray, like you can be charged because of that. So you don't want to just be pepper spraying every random person on the street. Like you can seriously hurt someone, make someone go blind, suffocate someone while using pepper spray. So pepper spray is really great as a safety precaution if you need to get away from a certain situation, but just do so and then make sure you cover your bases and then call the police after about your use of pepper spray. It's also just good to carry around around so you feel safer if that's something that you want to do at college. So finally, walking around at nighttime. So I personally do not like walking around at night because it's dark, it's harder for me to see, and you never know. So when daylight saving happens, that really sucks because 6 p.m. it's already dark. It's like if I'm late at night on campus and then I have to walk home, it just sort of sketches me out because there aren't a lot of people on the streets at night anymore. You might be like, oh, that's more safe because no one's out, but then it's also like there's no witnesses if no one's out there. So I just personally dislike walking around at night. Obviously sometimes I have to for like clubs and stuff like that are happening on campus, and then I'll have to go home late at night. Then I try to walk home with friends. I'll try to coordinate just little things like that, like not wearing my headphones at night so I can be aware of my surroundings. So this was my video about safety at UC Berkeley. This was my personal experiences with things happening on campus. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below, and thank you all so much for watching. Also, thank you so much for 700 subscribers we hit last weekend, so that was super exciting as well. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you all next time.